You want to go to Massimo's wedding with me?
I accept your invitation.
My invitation?
Well, actually, Nick made it on your behalf. Of course, he must not know you very well, or he would know you've never been too shy to ask any woman out.
I was trying to do the guy a favor.
Well, the question is, what were you really trying to do?
I was trying to help him out. You want to go solo, Forrester? Go solo.
Or maybe he would rather go with the woman that you're planning to take.
Why would you think that, huh?
Well, Captain Payne doesn't strike me as a matchmaking type, so if he was trying to set you up, there must be something in it for him. What I'd like to know is, what's her name?
Oh, come on, Brooke.
I'm sorry, Eric.
These are one of a kind. Nobody else is doing anything like it.
Exactly.
Well, this is where the industry is headed. Now, we're going to get there before anybody else.
We can't afford to take this risk.
We can't afford not to. Brooke, this is an instinct.
It's a hunch.
Yes, it's a hunch. And my hunches have put Forrester Creations right at the top of the fashion industry.
And I'm the one who has to keep us there by making informed decisions like these.
You're serving me divorce papers.
Amber, please don't get angry.
What? Get angry? You're asking me to end my marriage.
Look, last night when you left, you said that...
I was hurt. And I was lonely and scared because Macy and Deacon just took Eric to Mexico and you're talking about divorce?
Look, Amber, the sooner we do this, the sooner we can get Eric back.
No, the sooner you can get Eric back.
It's the only way.
Says who? Says who? Says Ed? Some attorney that we've had for what, 3 weeks? Did you ask anyone else? Did you even bother to get a second opinion?
Look, Amber, Deacon's attorney got him named the legal guardian. We are fighting an uphill battle. If your past is gonna make it steeper, then I don't see any reason.
Then we just fight a little harder, just like we always do.
It won't work.
It won't work because you don't want to try.
I don't want to lose. Amber, it's just too risky.
And losing me isn't.
This is just a strategy, Amber. It's just a strategy, just like Macy and Deacon getting married.
I see. So, Deacon can give Eric a better family because he has a wife. And your family will improve when you get rid of yours.
So, of course, Stephanie had to call right in the middle of his nap.
What did she want?
I don't know. I didn't even give her time to tell me. I just hung up on her.
Well, I hope you turned off your phone.
Hey, listen, he is not going to wake up. Not after that lullaby you sang him.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Even you were nodding off.
Me? No, I wasn't. I was
Yeah,
not.
yeah. Aren't you tired?
No, I'm not tired at all. This is our honeymoon. I plan on making the most of it.
So it's in there. Brooke has reallocated some of her stock.
Yes, but she still retains 51% of the voting rights.
No, thank you, Stacy. How exactly has she allocated it?
Well, Rick and Bridget gave her their proxies.
And the baby?
Well, as a minor, Brooke votes on our behalf.
And Rick votes little Eric's shares?
Yes, he has. I can see why you're so concerned about this.
Yes.
As of this moment, Deacon Sharp controls little Eric's voting rights on the Forrester board.
I'm looking at the numbers, Eric.
Or you shouldn't be looking at the numbers. You should be looking at the designs.
They're beautiful. They're just not practical.
Off-the-rack designers are practical. We're making art.
And we're supposed to be making a profit. Now, the fabric that you want and the time and labor that's going to go into every single design, this is going to be our most expensive collection we've ever produced. And in our economy
Brooke,
today,
you're
Eric,
thinking like an accountant.
I am thinking like a CEO.
Well, you're being very short-sighted. Look, Brooke, even if we take a hit on this collection, whatever we might lose financially, we'll gain back in cachet. This collection's going to it's going to generate a huge buzz in the industry.
And that's all it's going to generate. No profits, no increased clientele. I'm sorry, Eric. I can't approve these. You're going to have to change them.
So Deacon votes for Eric III,
He could, if he knew.
if he knew.
Apparently, Brooke assumed that Rick and Amber would adopt the boy, so when she gifted his share of the stock, she assigned voting rights to the legal guardian.
And Deacon is the legal guardian.
As such, he controls little Eric's inheritance and all the duties that go with it.
I can't believe she gave him 2%.
According to these papers, it's true. He's the swing vote, Stephanie. Your family controls 49% of the company. Brooke holds proxies for 49%.
It puts Deacon right in the driver's seat.
Yes, and as such, he can decide the future of Forrester Creations.
I know.
Stephanie, maybe I didn't make myself clear. Deacon has the power to control the future of your whole company. That 2% is critical. I mean, if he votes with you, you could overrule Brooke and get the company back.
That's exactly what I intend to do.
I must apologize for,
Well, he hands out invitations for you, and you make apologies for him.
Oh, no. No one finds him more regrettable than I do.
And you know what, Forrester? You have absolutely every reason to.
Oh, right. The mystery woman you're competing for.
There's no competition, trust me.
Not after a few nights with me.
Well, she's probably fascinated by this macho tug-of-war, but I'm not.
Oh, come on. It was just a joke. We're just fooling around.
But Popeye, why don't you stick to your fish stories and I'll give that overactive imagination a bit of a rest? Again, I'm sorry.
Well, you might be. You could be going to that wedding alone. I'm sorry, boys. I'm nobody's consolation prize.
Let's go for a walk. Yes, let's go.
I'm not getting rid of you, Amber. I'm trying to protect our family.
By tearing it apart? No, I won't let you do it. I won't sign this paper.
Look, I know that getting a divorce to save our family sounds crazy, but it's just temporary, okay? As soon as I adopt Eric again, everything is going to go back to the way that it was.
No, it can't. If I sign this paper, nothing will ever be the way it was.
It's just a piece of paper.
No, it's just the end of our marriage.
Look, Amber, believe me, I hate this just as much as you do.
Okay, then fight it.
That's what I'm trying to do.
No, fight it with me.
Amber, Deacon's lawyer is going to rake you over the coals. She's going to dredge up every mistake that you have ever made. Is that what you want?
Are you afraid of a scandal?
I can deal with a scandal.
Yeah, that's right, because he had so much practice in the
All right,
past.
Amber, don't do this. Do not put this on yourself. I am not accusing you of anything.
No, you're just asking me for a divorce.
I'm asking you to help me. To help me get Eric back. You would give your life for Eric, right? You would do anything to protect him.
Yeah.
And why won't you do this?
You are asking me to give up everything that I love.
Just for a little while.
Yeah. Is that what these papers say? Do these papers say as soon as you adopt Eric, then I can come home? I can come home and I can be his mom again?
I haven't thought that far ahead.
Oh, no. All you can think about right now is getting rid of the liability because that's all I am to you right now.
Amber, you will always be Eric's mother.
Yeah, then where was I when you drew up these papers, huh? Where was I when you and Ed decided what a great idea this was? Where was I when you decided the best thing for our son's life was to get me out of it?
That's why we're going to Mexico?
Well, I've got to act fast before Brooke suspects anything and realizes something could happen.
But you can't tell Deacon he controls 2% of our stock.
Well, if I want him to vote with me,
You expect him to give you his proxy?
I'd like him to.
But what if he doesn't? I mean, once he finds out about all this, he can do anything he wants. To give that kind of power to a man like that, his history...
What about the history of our company? What about the history of Forrester Creations? My husband built that company from absolutely nothing, Jonathan. You know that. It was his passion, his talent, his enthusiasm that made a success of it, and Brooke came and stole it right out from underneath him.
Yes, it's very tempting to think you could take it back.
Will I ever have a better chance?
What if Deacon sees this as an opportunity to get back into Brooke's good graces? You know, the effect she has on him.
I also know the effect that she has on his new wife.
Granted, there's no love lost there.
No, and there's no love lost between Deacon and myself. And I'm not happy about this custody thing with Deacon and Rick and Amber, but I've got to set that aside. Jonathan, I'm trying to right something that I feel is very wrong. It could blow up in my face, I know that, but I've got to try and pull it off. I can't ever give Eric back his son. And I can probably never regain the trust that's been broken between us. But if I can do this for him, maybe the only chance I have, and I've got to take it.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Ridge Forrester.
He's in a meeting.
Will he be back soon?
He didn't say.
Do you know if Nick's with him?
Oh, you must be the woman they were talking about.
Yeah, let's do this in a cheap fabric. Yes? Yeah, Megan, I've been in here for 2 hours. Yeah, go ahead, put her through.
Eric, it's Stephanie.
Hi. What do you want?
Something wrong? You sound terrible.
No, I'm busy.
I thought you'd finish the collection.
So did I. But Brooke won't approve it until I've made her changes.
But they're your designs.
Yes, well, but it's her company. God forbid we should forget that. She doesn't feel the collection is cost-effective.
I'm sorry.
Look, I have to go.
Eric, I love you.
Look, I'm sorry, I can't talk right now.
All right, well, don't fret over this. It'll all be over soon.
I wasn't a part of this decision because I'm not really a part of your family.
What?
It was the same thing with that restraining order against Macy. I was not a part of that either.
We had to act fast.
So what, Rick? You're supposed to just go out and make all these decisions and I'm supposed to just accept them? Is that how our marriage works? We are partners. We are supposed to do everything together. We are supposed to stick together no matter what. Okay? That's what you said. Do you remember after you saw that video? You know, the Rudy's video? You didn't kick me out. You didn't go run to your lawyers. You stood up for me. You said that marriage was about sticking together no matter what. Well, this is the worst. This is it. Deacon Sharp is gonna steal our son, and this is your solution.
No.
Damn it, Rick, if we don't have each other, what are we even fighting for?
You're right. This isn't who we are.
That lawyer just got you really scared.
He doesn't think we can win.
Well, we do nothing but lose if we don't have each other.
I love you.
I know you do. Sometimes I just have to remind you how much.
We're gonna get him back.
I'm Brooke Logan.
Of course, I recognize you from the papers.
And you are?
Oh, I'm Samantha Kelly. I'm an old friend of Ridge's.
Oh, I don't think we've ever met.
I've been living abroad. I haven't actually seen Ridge in a long time.
So what are you doing back in town?
Business.
What kind of business?
The kind of business I can't really talk about.
Will you be staying long?
Oh, it depends. I just hope Stephanie doesn't get sick of me before I'm finished.
Stephanie.
Mm-hmm. She was kind enough to lend me her guest house.
Oh, I see. You don't have to be mysterious, Samantha. I know why you're here.
You do?
That old bat went too far this time.
Excuse me?
You know, she'll do anything to get me out of Rich's life.
Why would she want to do that?
Oh, like you don't know.
No, I don't.
Stephanie would do anything to get me out of Rich's life and Forrester Creations. But there's nothing she can do about it.
No gracias, por favor. ¿Cómo se dice buzz off?
Macy, Deacon, it's Stephanie.
What does she want?
Go look at her little D. Switch. Take care of this. What the hell do you want?
Hello, Deacon. I have to talk to you.
You came all the way down here to talk about little D?
No, about Brooke.
I'm not interested.
I am. What about Brooke?
She's stolen so much from us, hasn't she, Macy?
Oh my God, this is ridiculous. You know what? Leave her alone, Stephanie.
What if we could pay her back, Macy? Would you be interested?